Y'all see the title of the show. Say, welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Learn more. Shut up, YouTube. Okay, so the title of this video is um, Selling My Soul Breakdown. Selling My Soul Breakdown. So, what do I mean by selling my soul breakdown? Let me start by saying if you're here for any ghosts and goblins and demons and all that, you have a Mickey Mouse mentality. And so this video is not for you. If you have a Mickey Mouse mentality, MICKYMOUSC, Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouse. No, this conversation's for grown folks. This is not for the Mickey Mouse mindset. So if you're thinking about demons, ghosts, and goblins and all that, this video is not for you. However, let's talk about selling your soul. So as y'all know, I talked about Agenda 47 with President 47, soon to be, Donald Trump. Oh, man. And when you look at Joe Biden, the country has gotten so bad that, well, people will, hold on one second. What did you, oh, go straight down and make a left. All right. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. So Joe Biden has gotten this country down into so bad to where people will be desperate. People or will be willing to sell their soul. Meaning, selling your soul is giving up your humanity for riches. Donald Trump will get this country out of the recession. Donald Trump will start drilling oil. Donald Trump will end the war in Ukraine and Russia. So the country will be prosperous. So there's your riches, right? Donald Trump has very good policies that will provide for jobs, bring the gas market down, bring food back down. He has this all set up. He will match tariffs with other countries, so it will even the playing field when doing trade. But you know, in Agenda 47, he has, like I said, the death penalties. He is just passing out death penalties like it ain't nothing. And in my soul, that's when they say set out your soul. In my soul, we have to realize that if you are an American, well, there's two types. Well, you got Americans and you got Californians, which are within America, right? But Californians, we are very unique. A true Californian like myself, we do not consider Mexicans, Hispanics, people from South America as foreigners. We just don't. You know, we consider them our neighbors. You know, we consider them our neighbors because a lot of them Native Americans have families that are from Mexico and from Central America, Guatemala, whatnot. I mean, we can go San um, El Salvador, whatnot. Y'all give me a second. And so, with that being said, um, we number sixes. with that being said, we have a situation where we have people coming across the border every day, every day. Got people coming across the border in Mexico. We have people coming across the border, California, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and we tend to now me myself being a Californian within my soul, because one thing I do have family values. And if I see, I'm just using that as an example. When I say Mexican family, I'm speaking any Hispanic family, right? You see a man, woman, and child. You see a family basically. And me having family values, you see that. Now, I'm from California. We have what we call Death Valley. Death Valley is one of the hottest places on the East Coast in the U.S. And because it's one of the hottest places on the East Coast, you see a family, a man, a woman, a child, a man with his wife and child. Your humanity, your soul kicks in, and you want to give this family a ride because you feel for them and all that hot heat. You see this child out there, you see this family walking this hot road. Just you want to give them a ride. You want to give them a ride. You just want to. It's the humanitarian thing to do, and we all have a sense of humanity. You know, um, we all have a sense of humanity, and I guess it just measures on different levels because you got some people that won't give them a ride. Me, within my soul, I'm going to give that person a ride. Now, based on this proposed agenda that Trump has, again, I'm going to vote for Trump. However, I don't like this Agenda 47 because Agenda 47 says, put death penalty for human traffickers. If I pick up that man, that woman, that child off the road that came from Mexico, that be considered or defined as human trafficking. Not cool. Not cool. And I'm not going to sell my soul. I'm not going to sell my soul, lose my humanity based on a policy that is so ridiculous, so ridiculous. You know, Now I do understand there's human trafficking out there, trafficking women and children. I get that. But again, like I said, something like that is so broad. And when you leave it up for interpretation, people will run with that. They will run with it, and you will have mass confusion, mass bedlam out here based on that charge, and you will have people losing their soul, losing their humanity for their fellow neighbors. Like I say, I consider all Hispanics south of the borders our neighbors. I do not consider them foreign, but again, I'm what you call a Californian. I'm from California, a true Californian. I'm not an implant from California. I was born and raised in California. And even though I live in Georgia, that little bit of liberalism, that little bit of California liberalism, I don't even like to use the word liberal or conservative or, because um, it tends to put you in a box. And when you're put in a box, people tend to take what you said in a box and they just really run with it. In regards, let me give you an example. Like Sister Noble said that she went to church and that she was telling the people, can a person, and it's some Mickey Mouse shit, but I'm gonna address it. The Mickey Mouse shit, it goes as follows. She tells a church member, "Oh, can you pray? Can I pray for somebody who sells their soul to the devil?" And I guess the other Mickey Mouse person was like, "No, if you willfully sell your soul, you can pray for them." So let's use that analogy in real life. Let's take out and use real life. Once a country has gotten so bad, like going the war in Ukraine is so fucking stupid. Like Biden keeps putting money and they're talking about, "Oh, we're winning." Shit like that. I'm not gonna change my mind and vote for Trump. Now, again, I do have an issue with that policy, Agenda 47, with the trafficking. But I am not going to sell my soul to bend with this policy, man. This policy, Trump has to give this policy a second look and really, instead of being moved by a movie, I know they got this trafficking movie out about the kids and all that, and the movie tend to get people emotions caught up. The president's no different. Donald Trump, he's no different. His emotions can get caught up too, just like any other human being, and I get it. You watch a movie, now your emotions all riled up, but we still have to think logically. We still have to think like we really have to really map this thing out in detail, in detail, so that a person, a good humanitarian, doesn't get caught up with trafficking charges. Like I say, you got humanitarian people in California giving rides to people every day crossing the border, and that includes women and children. Okay, these are not traffickers, but they could be labeled as a trafficker. Because like I said, again, a coyote can be considered a trafficker, and by definition, a coyote is no different than a person. Well, it's a difference because a coyote gets paid and they start in Mexico, but a person, a good Samaritan, can give this family a ride after these people then go across the border. So, um, yeah, I just wanted to give my 2 cents on that about selling your soul. Like I said, I feel like voting, knowing that this policy is in place, I feel like I'm selling my soul because I don't agree with that particular policy, but because of the other good policies, getting our country on track, getting our economy back in order, ending this war, yeah, it's going to make me very rich. But again, I don't want that policy. So do I sell my soul? Okay, grown folks, that is all. With that being said, I'm out, y'all.